This guy turned $2,000 into $5 billion and didn't have to pay any taxes. Here's why it'll never happen again. Meet Peter Thiel, born in Germany and best known as the co-founder of PayPal and the first investor into Facebook. So in the late 90s, Peter and two others found an online bank called Confinity, which would later turn into PayPal after partnering with Elon's X.com. But what Thiel did next changed the rules entirely after exposing a tax loophole. In a Roth IRA, all gains are tax-free as long as you follow the rules of withdrawal. So he bought 1.7 million shares of PayPal when it was worth pennies for $2,000 and stashed it in his Roth IRA. A year or so after partnering with Elon, they took the company public, where eBay eventually bought it, instantly turning those shares into millions, but he didn't sell any. Instead, he kept reinvesting into startups and private funds, aka private companies with high growth potential. Over the next 2 decades, Peter won big, and by 2021, his Roth IRA was valued at $5 billion and growing. But the rules are clear by the IRS. You can't touch any money in a Roth IRA until you're 59 and a half. So Peter has to wait until 2026 before he can truly touch any of that money tax-free. Because of Peter, the IRS has put in strict guidelines that private stocks must be at fair market value. In other words, what Peter did in the early 2000s with PayPal stock would be nearly impossible today. Because of Peter exposing this tax loophole, there were some in the government trying to put a $10 million cap on retirement accounts. That was quickly shot down by the Senate. Even though Peter has to wait until 2026 before he can begin selling his tax-free money, he doesn't need it. With early investments into Facebook and Airbnb and SpaceX, he's doing just fine.